writing, even things that might be kind of navigational. The rich text editor has things that most of you already recognize in terms of, toolbars or whatever. I think one of the things that's important is thinking about what we have under this area here, which is insert content. Adam, do you have something? You were not. No.
No, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying, Kelly. I am supporting you with my visual nods.
So, as I mentioned, one of the things you can add inside of Schoology is embed code. And embed code means, for those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically code that allows you to take content from somewhere else, another website, for example, and then place it inside of something like Schoology that's like already dynamically available for kids without having to have them go somewhere else. But the thing is, when you pull down this insert content, you don't really see an embed code option. So, how do you find that? The one way to do this is to go under image and media. When you go under insert an image or media, this is obviously where you can upload something like a graphic or something you stored on your local machine. But when you click on from the web, you'll notice that you've got again a place to give an image. So if I found a link on something like Adam, what's your favorite icon site? Pixabay. On media though, notice that it changed to link/embed. So as soon as I do that, that means if I have embed code from somewhere, I can paste that easily right into this area. What it will then provide me is basically a box that will contain that content within my page. So Adam, why do you think this is so powerful? Because I know you've used embed code a lot. We even have a special session we do with our PD team called Embeddables in Schoology. So what would you say is so powerful about embed?
What I really like about it is one, the ability to get a whole bunch of different type of content into the tool. And what we're talking about here is not LTI tools. That's a whole other kind of conversation of how you can get content in. This is simply just tools that are meant to be embedded in different locations. The other big thing I like about this aspect is that I can build things around that embed code. So I'm not just stuck with here's a whole page just dedicated to this brain pop video or something like that. Like I can actually build content around that. I think some of the best looking courses that I've actually seen are courses that are leveraging pages with various embedded content. Whether those are images, whether those are embed code from different sites, I think that's something that really is helpful. Especially when it comes to YouTube. And I know there's even a YouTube functionality where you can embed content that way, but with the embed code that you sometimes get from YouTube, you can do some more speciality, something like that. So you can specialize a little bit more, right? Whether you want it to start at a certain time or you're wanting to do various things. I kind of like having that kind of control.
This inside using embed code, I would go into the share area here. And when I go to share, this is kind of the universal symbol for embed. So if you see these symbols somewhere on a website, this is where you can grab that code. So when I click on it here, notice it gives me the iframe information. And as Adam said, you have some more opportunities to customize the content when you use embed code from here versus using it from inside of that Schoology rich text editor if you have that added, let's say, as a resource. So nice, you see what the width is here, the height. You can even dictate if you want to start at a certain time. So maybe you want to skip to the first part of it. So you can add all those things in. And then, of course, privacy controls or show player controls. Those things you can turn on or off. The copy option is right down here. So it's been copied to my clipboard. If I go back to my page here, I just have to paste it in. And then when I do insert media, there is my box. So this means I can now resize it. I can also, Adam, you're going to say, as I'm here.
I was just going to mention specifically, you're exactly right with resizing, where you don't have to worry about all that text. You may or may not know how embed code that works, but once you embed it in, then you can change the size to whatever you need. Then you can add text around that. You can add other embed code, things like that. One of the tools that I really liked using when I was actually instructing was Answer Garden. Answer Garden is a free tool. I think they might have upgraded since back in the day, but it was just a great way for students to come in, write in their thoughts, and create like a little word cloud. And that was always a powerful piece of content that I would build, is ways for students to engage and interact within those content areas. And that's just one example.
So with this, if you've got a piece of content or something that you want to embed, but you don't have the embed code, You can just paste the URL here and it will generate that for you so that you don't have to worry about it if you can't find it. So some folks have been doing this with different types of tools where it might be a small thing like maybe a book being read out loud and they just want to display that real quickly. Do that with the iframe generator. Again, as Adam said, it comes with some default values, some things that you may not know exactly what these do or what these mean necessarily. But once you get that into that page, you can do things like these sizes.